there! Welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. My name is Melissa, and here in Simple or Not Kitchen, we generally review some online cooking videos and recipes and let you know if they're simple to follow or not. But today we have somebody else doing the cooking. We have a visitor. We have Lorena from Argentina. She's a chef in Argentina, and she stopped by to make us dinner, and she also made us this delicious chimichurri sauce. So today we're going to follow her recipe for chimichurri sauce. There are lots of different recipes for chimichurri sauce online, but the one that we are making is the one that Lorena made for us when she visited, and it includes 6 cloves of garlic. You can alter that a little bit. We're also using some fresh parsley and a bell pepper. Lorena said she would have used a red bell pepper if we had one on hand. However, all we had was a green bell pepper. We're also going to be using 1 small onion, a tomato, some salt and pepper, just enough to give it some taste, some olive oil, and some apple cider vinegar. And to mix this all up, we're going to be using a jar. It's always good to have different jars on hand for things like this. I never throw away my jars. I always keep them on hand. I wash them out and I use them for a ton of different things. I keep the lids too. So to make this, we are going to start by chopping the parsley and garlic really small. And you could probably do this step in a food processor as well, so that you get things all nice and chopped. When Lorena was in our house making this, I was going to get the food processor out for her, and I asked her if she wanted to use it, and she said no, she preferred doing this with a knife. And then we are going to move these chopped vegetables into the jar. We're going to do the same thing with our onions. We're going to chop them as small as we can get them. We're going to do a nice fine dice on them, and then they also are going to get put into the jar with our parsley and our garlic. This chimichurri sauce is super delicious. It's just bursting with flavor, and it's also very versatile. I like to just dollop a little bit of it on bread or to use it as a dip for bread, but it's very versatile as well. You can do other things with it. You can use it as a marinade for chicken or fish or beef, and you can also use it to top other dishes with. Chicken or beef, or you can stir it in with some pasta as well, or you can even mix it in with a little bit of scrambled eggs also. It's super versatile. And as you can see, we are now working on our bell pepper and working to get that really small as well, nice and diced. And then we are going to do the same thing with our tomatoes. We're going to dice them really small. Lorena took the seeds and most of the meaty part out of the tomatoes and is just dicing them. Not all recipes for chimichurri sauce have tomatoes in it, but the tomatoes add a lot of extra flavor and yumminess. With all of our vegetables chopped and in the jar, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil and some vinegar in it, and then we are going to give that jar a shake, and then it is into the refrigerator. And as this sits, the flavor is going to develop, but you can eat it right away as well. But the longer it sits, the more the flavors are just going to sort of get infused with each other, and this is super delicious. And this is just a really fun recipe to try, and it is super easy. If you give it a try, let me know how you liked it. And thank you so much for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. You'll find more recipes, articles, and videos at panelcentral.com.